Hello. Good morning, everyone. So today we are going to learn some tips to help you ace your IELTS exam. I think this will be a great help for you because I meet students who are struggling for sitting the exam, those who have sat like several times, and they come and ask me like, ma'am, how am I going to do the exam one time? What are the things that I need to know in order to score very well? Right. The first thing I can say is that the most important thing is you need to practice. Right. I would say practice, practice, and practice. So the more you practice, it will be really better for you because it will be really better for your speaking and writing. So you can make use of the resources that are available online. There's plenty of resources that are available online, such as online practice tests, grammar exercises, auto correction services, and even the artificial intelligence. You can take some help from that because these days there are a lot of language learning apps and also audiobooks that will help you to improve your spoken proficiency as well as your writing capacity. Secondly, I would say you have to improve your vocabulary. That's a must because build your vocabulary by going through the books, newspapers, magazines, journals every day. You can use flashcards or make list of new words to memorize them. At least 5 words you learn every day, and for 30 days maybe you can build up your vocabulary with new really good 150 words. And then work on your pronunciation. That's very important. You have to listen to native English speakers because even in the listening test itself, there are like 7 people speaking from 7 varying countries, and they do not all speak British English. There are Americans, there are Australians, there are Asians who are speaking in English. So you need to listen to a lot of English, then only automatically your output will be okay in your speaking as well. So listen to native English speakers and try to imitate their pronunciation. You can even watch TED Talks. You can take the subtitles, the captions on, and then you can loud read with them. Loud reading actually helps in your listening. You can also use pronunciation tools and apps that are helpful for your listening improvement. Next step, I would like to say you have to learn your grammar rules because grammar plays a major part of IELTS. 25% of your marks are allocated for the writing paper and the listening writing paper as well as the speaking test for grammar because it should be correct. So you have to familiarize yourself with the main grammar rules of English such as subject, verb, agreement, especially, and then the tenses and also the preposition usage, determiners, etc. And then you have to read widely because the secret of becoming a good user of English is the ability to read. If you're a voracious reader, if you can read a lot, if you read a lot of texts, novels, articles, whatever that comes to your hand every day, and academic papers, if you can, right, it will expose you to a variety of sentence structures, writing styles, and it will improve your understanding ability, comprehension ability. So because of that, it's necessary to read widely. Next thing is I will give you a tip for improving your writing. You have to write regularly. The students who have scored 9, because I have produced band 9 scorers at all 4 modules. So the secret that made them get that full score is actually writing regularly, that they kept on doing for like 2 to 3 weeks with me. And ultimately by the 5th week, they come to a very good level. So what you have to do is you write regularly. Even you can take some articles and copy. You can go to artificial intelligence sites and actually you can ask them to write an essay for you, and then you can rewrite it. So like that, there are nowadays the new methods have come into place. So you don't have to bother about finding articles. It's not hard. It's really easy. Okay, the essays and all. So be comfortable with the language and improve your smoothness, your style. The smoothness of your writing should be improved. So try writing essays, letters, emails on a daily basis. And then that's the next step would be get feedback. That's important. You can go to a tutor, a facilitator, or native speaker, or maybe a person who has already done IELTS and got 9. Okay, to ask them to review your work and get feedback on areas that needs improvement. That is highly important. And then number 8, let's look at number 8, which is know your exam format. That's very important, because if you don't know the exam format, how are you going to face the exam? It will be you have to familiarize yourself with the exam style, because on one day you'll be getting the listening, reading, and the writing paper in the order that I told. First the listening, second the reading paper 1 hour, and then finally 1 hour the writing paper. And on a separate date, you can book your speaking test. So know the exam format, like what are the parts of the speaking test. There are three parts for the speaking test, and how much time do I have, how many questions do I have to answer, and how am I going to answer it? Do I get a separate answer sheet? Yes, you get a separate answer sheet for the reading and the listening. So whatever you write on the test paper is not counted. So these things you have to know. You have to be very thorough of the familiarized with the exam format, which you can actually get hold of from the original British Council site or original IDP site, because they are the pioneers of making the paper along with University of Cambridge. So stay calm and focused, because on the day of the exam, you have to stay calm and focused. Remember that you have prepared well and do your best. The final thing I can say is, when you face an exam, you have to be very confident, trust and believe in yourself and your abilities. So with practice, I think, and preparation, good preparation, 4 to 5 weeks. I don't know, the number of hours you should practice depends on your present level. So it's always better to get a placement test at the beginning of your your learning journey. Then you know where you stand, and your lecturer or the facilitator will guide you step by step until you reach that level of competence that you require. So then good luck, everyone. That's what I can say. With my experience of 22 years, and out of which 16 has been on IELTS and PT and TOEFL domain, I can say I have successfully completed like 15,000 students, successfully made the students get through their respective exams in various domains, like high school domain and university domain and postgraduate domain. So I think you all can do it. Even if you're just after O-level kid, you can. If you are after A-level, it doesn't matter. Your proficiency level doesn't matter. You can improve. I hope these tips will help you to make a little background before you start the learning process. Thank you. And bye-bye. I'll see you in another video.